Yeah, can I say something, Kwame? And Mr. Skinny, I spoke to you before, Mr. Skinny. You remember?
Yeah.
In the spirit of Black History Month, can we not promote black on black crime? It's already bad enough that we have this bad reputation in terms of just, outright violence towards each other. Now, this young lady, Shay, I saw the snippet this morning. She attacked that man. She should be charged with assault. I'm sorry.
As she should.
I'm sorry. She should be charged. Give me a second.
Let me interject, please, Kwame.
Black Ron, I haven't even got a second.
Let him finish this.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second.
I'm gonna tell your ass up.
No, Black Ron. Give me a second. Now, we should be intellects. We should embrace intellectualism. We should embrace the sciences,
so you think
etc.
that was intellectual what Tammy did?
No, it wasn't intellectual at all. And she assaulted that man.
Hold on. Let me give a little.
Go ahead, Kwame.
You can't be illogical and disrespect because that's not a black thing. A white woman would have did the same thing. It's a respect thing. It has nothing to do with color. You can't call yourself an intellectual if you're gonna come up there talking like a regular everyday jackass. And he called that woman a bitch. He called that woman out her name. There was no intellectual that I would follow that's going to talk to a woman like that in the first place. You have to lead with respect. If you think intellect is going to trump respect, then I think that's going to be a character flaw in you and anybody else that think like that.
But does that give her the right to physically assault him or anybody else?
Because there's a such thing as a verbal assault. There's also a such thing as provocation.
So
Black let me ask you this question.
Go ahead, Black Ron.
Is a straight person calling a homosexual the F-bomb considered verbal assault?
I would assume it would be.
Absolutely.
No, don't assume. That's a fact.
But does that give the person the right to physically? Wait. Go ahead.
See, because I understand what's going on, Mr. Beautiful Backdrop. You don't with a whole bunch of encyclopedic words.
I'm not using any encyclopedic word, but go ahead.
The common ground. So you assume that because Mrs. Skinny and Kwame speak in layman's terms that they're not intellectuals. Sir, you have crossed the right one. First of all, let's back that bullshit that you said all the way up to the first part. Is there a such thing on record as white on white crime?
Of course it is. Most crime is always intraracial, of course.
So no. Most crime happens within the demographic that people live in.
I said intraracial. I just said that. Black Ron, I just said intraracial.
Let's get past this misnomer of black on black crime. Crime is crime, and assault happens first verbally. Let's get back to the point I was just making. If it is a verbal assault for a straight man, such as myself, call a gay man the F-bomb. If it is verbal assault for me to call a Jewish person a kike, if it is verbal assault for a white person to call a black person a nigger on camera, then you best believe there's such thing on record as verbal provocation. And once you incite a person to wrath with your words, you have committed assault number one. Do you know that men right now are being locked up for verbally assaulting their women? Because physical, mental, and verbal assault are all forms of assault.
Black Ron, are you a lawyer?
No.
Are you an attorney? You cannot physically assault someone. Kwame, hold on. You're not giving me
hold on, brother. If you're gonna ask him, if he's an attorney, are you an attorney?
I am not an attorney, Kwame. Kwame, can I ask you a question?
Wait. So what was your point? I want to know what was your point. If you're not an attorney, and you're speaking so matter of fact, then what is your point of asking?
You cannot assault someone because they called you a name.
That's how you feel. That's what you think. And most people go to court based off of what they feel and find out that they're wrong.
Hold on. I want to know your point before you move on. Don't dance around. What was your point of asking him? Was he an attorney if you're not one?
You got me on mute.
No, you're unmuted.
Okay, I'm unmuted. Okay. My point is this. He's speaking is in terms of matter of fact. The thing of the matter is that
you are too, sir.
You can. Okay, let me ask you a question, Kwame. Do you honestly believe that you can go to if you get charged with assault, you can go in front of a judge and says he or she called me a bad name. That's why I physically assaulted them. You think a judge will say, you know what, we're going to throw out your assault case because he verbally or she verbally assaulted you?
So are you going to say you're a black man, correct? What do you identify? You're a black man. I don't know.
I identify as I'm a black man. Yes, I identify as
so you're a black man. Do you have any sons?
I do not. I don't have any children, no.
So you have no children. So in real life, so you don't understand what it is to have a son that you're raising to be a man, because no son of mine I would want to conduct himself like Tommy. I don't want to hear all these smart words. In real life, hold on. In real life, a man does not come up and start hurling out, you're a black bitch, you're this, you're that. In real life, once you do that, I don't care what color the woman, you're trying to make it about color. There's white women, there's Asian women. Disrespect is disrespect. So I know I know you know how to read the encyclopedia. I know you know how to talk law and all this other stuff. I'm talking real life. In real life, if you do that to any color woman, you're going to get met with some sort of aggression. And most times, if there's men present and you're calling women the B word, I was taught and I was trained to get you to shut your goddamn mouth. Now, regardless of whether I go to court or anything like that, you're talking what happened after the fact. I'm telling you what's going to happen in real life. Fuck all that nice talking shit. No man is going to allow you to sit down. No, listen to me.
All right.
No man is going to allow you to sit in front of women and start talking to them in a disrespectful manner, calling them the B word and all this. And you think somebody going to give a damn about what you saying in court? So nobody want to hear that shit. Black boys need to see that black women can get protected. And that's not a representation of a black man that'll sit there and respect every white woman on the panel and then call this black woman a bitch. So, sir, I reject what you're saying, and I'm going to bid you a good day.
Chaotic Samuels.
Yeah, it's almost like he is encouraging black
got that thing off there, cuz.
That's stupid. You're trying to justify a man aggressing a woman like that. You got to be crazy.
That's the real black on black crime right there, Kwame. Exactly. When we start speaking from a position of logic, from a position of what makes sense, they quick to say, well, what are your credentials? That's how we always disenfranchise each other as black folks. Because if I'm not a lettered authority on the topic, then I'm not an expert. But you're gonna come in here and try to theorize that what she did was assault, as if cyberbullying ain't a real thing. Like you can't really go your ass to jail for some words that you type on a keyboard. So words are a form of assault. That whole sticks and stones shit from back when we was coming up don't exist no more.
Exactly.
They got rid of Chaotic Samuels.
That's why I had to get him up off here, because
he came in here with his little blazer on, with his little lamp in the background and shit, his little navy blue wall, with his little Kevin Samuels Jr.
Shit.
I'm gonna come in here and let me opine from such a.
You heard what I told him. I said, men like me was trained. If we catch you talking to a woman like that, I was trained to get you to shut your goddamn mouth. We'll worry about the consequences when we get to the courtroom. Fuck you talking about, nigga. You don't do all that.
Y'all got that nigga to fuck up out of here.
Why? He ain't no damn attorney. Why would you ask that? Are you an attorney? Are you a fucking attorney?
Samuels got
and I'm going to tell you something. It's ladies that go for that Kyle Barker Jr. look and think that because he speaks in such an eloquent manner and because he dresses in such a dapper fashion, that is a man. And I'm telling you right now, fathers of daughters, mothers of daughters, you got to be careful that you don't be so caught up in the look of what a nigga is, and make sure that you know the manner and the substance of what a nigga is, because that was some dressed up bullshit that we just saw.
One of the funniest days of my life.
He dumped his hook ass right here. Can we do away with the black on black crime? No, here comes some more black on black crime, because my black ass gonna tear your black ass up. You got life and bullshit fucked up. And it kills me that we got niggas like that can buy the best mics and the best cameras and shit. They somehow get the best production value, so they get the most viewership. And that's why I was saying earlier, if you go back and watch old Tommy Sotomayor, he has a deep-seated hatred for his mother.
Yep.
There's something psychological going on that is fucking up this man's logic process.
Yep.
When he talks about black women, he calls them bad stewards of mothers. He calls them the lowest representation of humanity. He calls them the bane of society. And to his point, he only highlights the worst of us. And when you're a person that's upset at black women, that type of shit can excite you. Just like when you're a woman who's hurt by a black man, you upset at black men, then all those niggas ain't shit tropes that are out will excite you. And then you start to ingest just that shit. And then just that shit is all that's on your timeline. And just that shit is all that people share with you because the law of attraction is real. And you first set your intentions on niggas ain't shit. The law of attraction must obey the law of intent. And if you intend to do some shit, then you're only going to attract that shit. When you intend to show black women at their worst, when you intend to only highlight the worst of black women because your mama done you something and your baby mama done you something and you're mad that your daughter was born dark-skinned and looked just like you because, I know something, Sotomayor, you're for real. That nigga got a dark chocolate-ass daughter and it hurt his feelings because he had his daughter with a light-skinned woman. He tried his best for his baby not to come out black as he was. And I know
check on that boy, man. He got domestic
violence issues. If he came up in the 80s and the 90s and the 70s, then you know what colorism feels like. And you know that it hurts to be born dark because you're looked at as black within your own black community. Black folks look down on you when you dark skinned. So nobody would want that for their child. But rather than him say that and expose that vulnerable honesty so you can unpack that shit and talk about it as a black community, you then decide, no, I'm just gonna go fuck on me some white women. I'm just gonna go fuck
but
on
I wonder if he talked that noise to that white woman when he walked in there and seen her getting that motherfucking dick from the black nigga.
No, because when you put yourself in that tap dance, front porch ass, lemonade stirring, Friday night fiddling ass position, you have to take everything that goes along with it. See, when you have posited yourself as Mr. King shit, but you out there in LA now, we know the cost of living to be in LA. Kwame, we know what it costs to be in Los Angeles.
Absolutely.
We know that shit costs $1,800 a month to rent a closet.
Exactly.
So if you got
I'm about to say no washer and dry either. No washer and dry.
If they got a washer and dry and a refrigerator in it, it's considered a luxury closet, and that's gonna be $2,500 a month.
This nigga talking about what you was a
when I say $2,500 a month for a 1,000 square foot apartment, my nigga, I'm talking about some tiny shit. You feel me?
Yep.
So we know that he out there balling off the purse of that white woman.
Yeah.
So when you dangling off a purse strap, you can't be in there talking with your deepest voice. Oh no, you can't let your balls swing unless your name is on some bills and some leases in that motherfucker. And when you out there dangling on a bitch purse straps, you got to do what she say, when she say, how she say it. So if you come in the house and there's enough dick in there, you better go your ass in your room and play some video game, or go find you something to do. Go cut the grass. Go stir some lemonade, nigga. Go. Matter of fact, it's too cold in this bitch. Go cut the heat up and bring us some towels and some water.
Dang.
You cuckolding ass nigga. Because when you put yourself in a woman's lap like that, you put yourself at her disposal. And it'd be one thing for you to put yourself in a black woman's lap, but no, that's too much like right. Because you didn't talk shit about them too much to ever come back and say, I need you, sister. No, you got to
kick his drawers. Hey, look, that black woman saved him in New York. But if he ever need another black woman, they gonna let him get his ass kicked, boy.
Ain't nobody saved his ass last night, though.
Once you're willing to put your hands on a black woman in front of other black women, you are saying, and I'll whoop all you bitches. So once you done said it like that, anybody with the sense God gave a grace is gonna get further and fuck away from you.
All I know is this shit
salute to you, brother, man. I appreciate you for dropping all them Jews, my man.
Yeah,
Shout out
man.
to you. Got a YouTube channel, brother?
I fuck with you, Kwame. Buzz Life, nigga.
Is that your YouTube channel right there?
Yeah, man, it's me, man.
Okay, man. I'm gonna come check you out. I like it.
I'm on the No Cap Comedy Tour. What city you in?
I'm in Atlanta.
I'm in Atlanta on April the 10th. We're at State Farm Arena. I'm gonna leave a pass for you. Come pull up on me.
Yes, sir. All right, brother. That joke got some jewels. Man, this thing epic right here, man. What you think, Skinny?
Man, yo, you kicked that nigga off there. You kicked that nigga in the motherfucking dark web somewhere.
Man, what the fuck was he talking about? You can tell he ain't never been off the computer with that fancy shit. You telling me a little Steve Urkel looking motherfucker like that gonna come around some black women and call them a B word and talking about, well, once we get to court, I'm gonna make sure we settle this. You might not make it to court in a room full of black men and you gonna sit there and call them bitches. Are you crazy?
Man, that's one of them Soto flunkies. You could tell in his voice. He was
yeah, come on.
But see, that's what they do. They antagonize people, and it's like you said in the NBA. The referee don't usually catch the one who throw the first lick. Exactly. He catch the retaliator. So they'll antagonize people, and then when you give them what they want, they try to sue you.
They use them white boy tactics. They try to use white boy tactics. You fucking with people the entire time. Black people don't usually fuck with nobody unless they fuck with them. And it's some, it's some crazy niggas in the hood. That's what they gonna do. They just so that it's in any race. But most times we don't fuck with nobody unless you fuck with them.
I keep telling them niggas, y'all be talking about motherfucking goddamn dead relatives, but when them punches and them damn bullets get thrown, you gotta be willing to stand up and take that shit too.
Exactly.
That shit sound good coming out your mouth, but can you take that physical shit that's coming behind that shit?
No, only if I had my gun. God damn it, if I had my gun.
He was sitting up in that chair. He was sitting up in that chair like his foot done swole up. He talking about, oh God, I'ma sue you, bitch. My motherfucking foot. I think I broke my foot.
So a woman that threw air punches at him broke his foot, but he want to fight a man?
I waited for the man 2 hours.
Hey, look, say, Tommy boy, you better hope the judge ain't a black woman.
Yeah.
If the judge a black woman, boy, he done, boy.